This is Matthew 16 and 26. It says, "For what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul?" I like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders, a great millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shakti from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And this precept was inspired by a woman that you're about to see on this TikTok video that is basically breaking the code of silence when it comes to old Hollyweird, okay, and what you have to do to become famous. So we're going to let this young mommy speak, and then we'll get some more scripture.
They invite you to these parties, these house parties, and then they be like, "Oh, Whoop the Whoop gonna be there," like your favorite rapper, the big ass person, and Whoop the Whoop gonna be there. "Oh, before you get in, you gotta give us your phones and all this shit," and then they might do some gay shit to somebody, and then like try to like and record it and tell them, "Oh, if you expose us, we gonna post it everywhere." And I know that from word of ear, but I know they do a lot of crazy shit in these house parties. And also, what I was about to say? Oh, okay. Let me tell you an experience I went through personally. So I was with some friends in LA, and it was this big influencer party. Should I say her name? It was Bella Thorne party. So I got invited from some other friends. It was on Halloween. I already don't celebrate Halloween. That's the devil's day. But I happened to be with them, and they was going. I was like, fuck it, let's go. So it already was a lot of signs. The party said you have to be half naked. I'm like, first of all, I ain't going half naked nowhere. Second of all, it was like a lot of signs that was adding up that night. Like the same night on Hollywood Boulevard, the party was on Hollywood Boulevard. Some guy got shot and killed on Hollywood Boulevard, so the whole street was shut down. So that was another sign. So then we get to the party. You know, this is the beginning of all this COVID stuff. So we get up there. They tell me, "Oh yeah, you can't bring your phone in." I'm like, first of all, who ain't bringing their phone in? I'm bringing my motherfucking phone in. I don't give a fuck who you is. It could have been Kim Kardashian, and I'm bringing my phone. And then you gotta sign some papers. What am I signing some shit for to get into a party? Like what? Like I'm from Atlanta, we don't do shit like that. And then this is where it really threw me off. They said they had to prick your blood to get in. I said, oh no, I'm good. Everyone else went, I called my Uber and left. Like that's the shit where I think they be trying to get you. And like, if it's like you gotta think about it, people move to LA for a dream. They chasing money, fame, clout, whatever. So they gotta think about it. Somebody, like a young girl that's trying to get on, that just moved out there. She gon', oh hell yeah, Bella Thorne in it. You don't know who else in it. Like connections. Me, I'm good. Like that shit gonna come naturally. I don't gotta prick my finger, take my blood to get into a party. If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen. I'm not finna do something like that.
Now you did.
What they do is.
And there you have it. Okay. She just exposed the dirty secret that pretty much really isn't a secret anymore. We all know that this is what people have to do to be famous, whether it's in music, whether it's in acting, whether it's to be a big influential type writer, just anybody with some type of heavy notoriety and influence. Okay, when you get to a certain level, all right, they all want to make sure they, meaning the elites, all right, they all want to make sure that when you get to a certain status, that you can still have your status, but under the condition that it can be controlled by them. And see, like this woman said, many people are chasing that dream of being somebody who is recognizable, all right, and all the benefits that come with it. But she's like, from this story, you could tell she's like, nah, I don't want them benefits. It comes with a heavy price. And see, that's why we got this. We're going to read this again, Matthew 16 and 26. And it says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Yeah, so what benefit is it of a man or woman, okay, that they have everything they could possibly imagine in the world physically, but have to compromise their integrity, all right? Feel guilty of all the shameful things they did. What's the purpose of having all the money, the fame, as she said, the clout, the recognition? What benefit? How does that benefit a person who had to do the most grimiest things that they've ever done in their entire life just to get it? It says, or what shall a man give in exchange for it? How far will a person go to achieve fame? How much of their moral compass will they compromise in order to achieve this so-called dream or lifestyle that they've always desired, or what's been put in their face for them to desire? And see, you have to recognize that according to Job 9 and 24, as long as this earth is given into the hands of the wicked, there cannot be any type of, it's very rare that you're going to find an honest, upright path. It's very rare you're going to have an honest and upright path that will bring you the type of success that you're talking about, especially if you're talking about it on the level of these big Hollywood actors and entertainers and these music folks. Okay, you're going to have to do something that you would never even think that you would have to do. And see, this is why the scripture says that we have to set our affections on things above. Colossians 3, and I'm going to start at 1. It says, if ye then be risen with Hamashiach, seek those things which are above, which Hamashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. Okay? And what are the things that are on the earth? As the scripture talks about, the pride of life, vanity, money, women, men, prestige, influence. Okay? The scripture says we should not set our affection on those types of things. We need to set our affections on things above. Okay? And let's get that word affection just so we're all on the same page with this. Okay, we're going to go to Colossians 3.
Strong's G 5426. Phraneo. Phraneo.
And it says to have an understanding, be wise, to feel, to think. It says to direct one's mind to a thing, to seek, to strive for, to seek one's interest or advantage, to be of one's party, side with them, public affairs. Okay? So when it says to set your affections, it means to set your mind, set your thinking to the things that pertain to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. What's that? Truth, righteousness, salvation. Okay, these are the things that we need to be setting our affections on. because these are the things, as the scripture says, that neither moths, these are the things that moths can't destroy. I think, where was that in? Thief, it's in the New Testament. I can't find it, but that's okay. You don't want anything in this world because, as the scripture said, the day is coming where all these things are going to be dissolved. Okay? The scripture tells you, and let's just get that. For the love of money First Timothy 6:10, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, envied. Okay, like she's talking about these young people. All right, they envy these lavish lifestyles. It says they have erred from the faith. Okay, they've compromised their integrity. They've compromised their righteousness, their moral upstanding in the sight of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And it says, and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. That guilty mindset, because they sold their soul in doing the most vile things just to achieve a lifestyle that they perceive that they always wanted. Okay. And see, these things cannot save you, as the scripture also tells us that riches profit not day of wrath. Proverbs 11:4 says, riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. Okay, and that's one of those things, as I mentioned earlier, are the things that you should set your affections of, your mindset, your way of thinking to strive for. It should solely be on this truth, salvation, and righteousness. Because, see, at the end of the day, this is what's going to deliver us. It's not going to be money, okay? What the Lord gives us is what's going to help us survive what's coming, all right? Nobody's not going to care if you have money or gold or silver or crypto, or that you are triple platinum, or you won 3 Oscars, or you got the SP award 5 years in a row. None of that shit is going to matter when it's time for the great day of the Lord's judgment. Okay? So, as it pertains to this world, as the scripture says, hey, just get your daily bread and keep it moving. Forget striving for this lifestyle that everybody's designed, because it just comes with too many strings attached. It comes with way too many strings, way too much red tape, as they call it. Because can you truly live a so-called good life when you got so many strings attached to it, when you don't even run your own life? You know? This is something in this day and age that many people are going to have to really sit down and consider and get their priorities in order. You know, am I going to serve the Lord, or I'm going to sell my soul for the world? Because we all know the time is coming where that big choice is going to have to be made. All right. And it's going to present itself in the G5480, that item in Revelation the 13th chapter. And so once again, hey, you brothers and sisters out there who might hear this video, you need to sit down and get your priorities order. Forget all this fame and keeping up with the Joneses. Set your mind aright on the Lord. So that's all I want to say on this. I hope you all were edified. Till the next time, we're going to say shalom.